250. We're just about to start on the main lake. Let me just spin the camera around. Just standing in one of the swims, watching the lake at the moment. What a beautiful morning it is here in Santorini. Look at that lake. Does it get any better? Not really. Big black carp to £70. Their dreams are made, this is. Anyway, I'm going to stand in here for a while. Drink me coffee. The lads aren't turning up for a couple of hours yet. Suss it all out and hopefully see a few cows jump out. Bliss. Right, I'm just going to take you for a little tour because I'm quite proud of my little house this week. For once, I'm very organised with it all. So this is inside my house. Obviously this is where I sleep, in here. No ground sheet because I forgot it, so maybe I'm not as organised as I thought. Little bit of little mat there, little doormat, but yeah. Got a nice new pillow, memory foam pillow. Got my rucksack there. Let's come out into the porch, and I do look organised. There's my cooking table, all my water and everything. Me moon chair, which is extremely comfortable. All my tackle to tie up rigs and everything, and then under there is all my food and my cereal and all of that. So that's everything in my bivvy. Obviously it's great for the lads as well because if they want to come and have a social, there's plenty of room. And then my van is backed up here. It's got all my essentials in it, of course, all my spares, my freezer, on batteries, my echo sounder, my bait, all my liquids and everything. So yeah, feeling relatively organised. Time to get the boat up, get the rod sorted for all of us. Right, my emphasis on this trip is go big or go home. I've got a mixture of Pacific tuna dumbbells in there in different sizes. They've got hot chorizo over the top with a load of krill meal. I've got some large halibut pellets, lovely and oily, and I've got some normal tigers and black tigers in there as well. So yeah, quite large food items. I have found in the past here that if you go too small with sort of parter blends and seeds and all that sort of stuff, they can get a bit preoccupied, and because I'm fishing large sort of clear spots, I think they can be a bit picky over them, and I have often found that my hook bait is left in position, yet all the freebies have gone. So yeah, seed of the gods are staying in the car for now. I'm just going to go with larger food items, and obviously there's, well not obviously, there are lots of tension rudd and stuff in here, so the bigger baits will help deter them as well. So anyway, that's the plan. Whether it'll work, who knows, hopefully. Day one is one of the most important days, getting everything set up, finding spots that you're happy with, and hopefully building them for the duration of the session. That's the plan. Obviously plans do change, but I'm on a tutorial, so I won't be moving around loads, but I can move the rods if needs be, but I really want to try and build some spots this trip. I've made that mistake in the past here, sort of seeing fish jump, moving a rod, seeing fish jump, moving a rod. I just fished it like I do in the UK, but I've got a week here. In the UK I don't fish more than sort of 2 days at a time. I've got time here, so I want to try and build something. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a little look. Well, good afternoon. I've been out there to find some spots. I'm fishing on one that I fished last year, right down in the corner, which is lovely. I know that spot well. I found another spot on the opposite bank, and I'm now, I did struggle to find a third, to be honest, through the aquascope. It's very weedy out there, but oh, the old camera's gone. But what I did find was sort of the start of a new spot. It's a very low-lying weed with the odd bit of gravel flecked in, so I'm going to go out there with this contraption and I'm going to scrape back a little bit more of that weed, just make it a little bit cleaner, just clean enough to put a rig on, and yeah, hopefully that'll do the trick. I am just getting up to one of my spots that it's not particularly clear, but there are signs of feeding on it. There's some lower lying weed and a few little flecks of gravel on it, so I am going to try and get them one step ahead by clearing it even further with this little weedy device. So the spot is just down here where I'd marked earlier with my pole, and yeah, I'm going to get to work. There it is, down there. I'm going to get to work with this little weed rake, and yeah. God, you can even hear. Can you hear that? That's the bottom. So it obviously is bits of gravel under there. Might be an old spot or something, but oh, that's doing a great job. That's exactly what I wanted. It's clearing it up nicely. Not going to make it too big, but just enough to get a rig down there.
Well, that first day is always the most manic. But I was awake at first light, just putting a rod back out due to a small tench. And little did I know what was about to happen. But it was something special indeed. Just making a cup of coffee because it is freezing cold. And a couple of hours ago, something crazy happened. My left-hand rod, down in that corner, absolutely ripped round, and I was in. And waiting to have its photo taken in a minute is a 53.5 pound ancient, wrinkly old mirror. I reckon one of the originals, one of the real old guard.
The Queen of the Lake at 53.5 pounds. One of the oldest characters in here, a fish known as the leather. Check that out. What a carp. What a carp that is. Absolutely ridiculous, and I've got a fish on one of my other rods. I'm not going to rush it though, because this, just hold it for us, Tom, because this is, I'm unlikely to top this. What a ridiculous carp. Right, let's have one more look at her. 53.5 pounds. Oh, look at the size of that. Oh, well, the Queen of the Lake. How about that, hey? What a carp that is. And I'm struggling to lift it. Right, let's get you back, girl. Go on, you've had enough, haven't you, babe? Go on. You're strong. Flip it. Get in there. It's another nice one. Brilliant. I love fishing through the figure. $56. Said it was heavy. 56. Said it was a foot off. Why has it got me? I can't be dealing with that. I can't be dealing with that. 250. I can't be dealing with that weight. Told you, 250. Well, what a ridiculous hour of fishing. That bite that you heard whilst I was holding up the Queen of the Lake has turned out to be, I've forgotten the weight, 56 and a half, wasn't it? 56 and a half. Another one of the known ones, according to Tom, the bailiff. This is a fish called Starburst, Tom. Starburst. Oh my days. This trip is beyond a joke and my arms are killing. Look at that. Huh? What a carp that is. Fish called Starburst. My days. Oh my days, what a fish. He's a right funny old frog, and he's a right multicoloured chap.
Yeah.
What sort of frog is that?
I've got no idea.
A French one?
A French one, yeah.
Well, it was time to repeat. I soon got the rods back onto those spots, those lovely little clearings, and then I introduced another few scoops of tiger nuts, boilies and pellets. And guess what? It didn't take long for another one to ramp off.
I'm really pleased to get a bite off that spot. Was it? It was a little one that though, wasn't it? That was a little one. Yeah, she's out. She's out. Oh, that looks like a big one. Oh my god. Get in. Get in. Get in. Shove it in there. Yes. We're in. Oh, it's another big one. I can safely say today has probably been one of the best days fishing I think I have ever had. I had that ridiculous brace of 50's this morning, as you saw. One of the most amazing fish I've ever caught, the queen of the lake, the lever. And Martin and I, Martin's just in the swim now, you can see him just there. We went up to the shop for a bit, got the rods back out, and unbelievably within, what, an hour, Mark? 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours.
The rod's gone again, and this time there is another Chunkosaurus in the net. Wow. I've got a load of the footage on the GoPros you've probably just seen. Oh, let's just zoom out. Right, let's have a look at this beast, shall we, Mark? And then your turn tonight, boy. 60 pounder tonight.
I hope so.
Right, let's have a look at this fish. What a day. This day, I don't think can get any better. 3 50-pounders in a day. This one was 52, no, 51.12. 51.12, absolutely ridiculous. 3 50-pound carp in a day. How do you top that? And they are proper carp like this one. Look at that. What a machine of a carp. And what a session. Honestly, this day doesn't get any better. Wow. Thank you, Queen, I'm going to say. Oh, mate, look at that. What a fish. Check him out. Huh? What a day's angling. What a day's angling. Go on, Mal. Thank you. Thank you for today. Yes.
Still going.
Just boated out to one of the poles. Quick change of rig. Well, not rig, just a new hook on. Nice sharp new hook. There we go. And he's on. A tune will pop up on the end. So yeah, nice new sharpened hook. Ready to go out there. I've literally gone out there, reeled the rod in, lifted the lead up, changed the hook. I'm just going to go back out there. The thing I am doing is I'm clipping back leads on, sort of 30 yards off of where I'm fishing. just little ones that drop off the line if they need to. I'm just dropping them down because I want that line completely pinned down. It's the evening of the third day. A toast is definitely in order because I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I've only gone and caught 3 50's in a day.
Unbelievable.
It should be him catching them though.
No.
No, I'm kidding. We're, yeah, mind blown, eh mate?
Yeah, absolutely amazing fish, and makes up for all the bad times, isn't it?
That's right, it's been a ball ache on here. Anyway, I'm going to have a swig of my Heineken. Because you don't catch fish like that very often. What a lake. What a lake. Good morning of day 4. I'm just in the house making a cuppa. Yesterday, I still can't get over yesterday, 3 50-pounders in a day. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, my old kettle's boiled, so I'm just going to turn it off. 1 second. And the action didn't stop there. Last night I had... Oh, the old camera lens is a bit steamed, isn't it? Let me just wipe that. Is that less steamed? Getting there, I think. Last night I caught 2 more. I've got 2 upper 30s waiting to have their pictures taken. Look. One, 2. I'm having quite a nice trip. Right, I'm going to go and have my coffee and then we'll take a look at them. Madness. I had 2 bites this morning and 2 upper 30s. Oh, looking at this fish is a bit mad. He's been in the sling for a few hours, but he's the smaller one of the 2 at 37. Check him out. These fish in here are a joke. Just speaking to Tom, who's just sitting there behind the van, you don't reckon this one's been caught for a while, if ever. It's in immaculate condition. What a carp that is, isn't it? This place is a joke, honestly. If you get it right on here, blimey, are the rewards there to be had. Absolutely ridiculous fish, and what makes things even better is Martin caught one this morning, so we've all caught fish. Very, very happy. Now he's very lively, so we are going to get him back and I'll show you the next one. Do they get any better? What a morning. Another Chanterine group. And it's only Tuesday. It's my old mate Martin over there, it's his birthday tomorrow, so when I slip her back, I might nip down the shop, get him a cake in readiness for tomorrow. What a fish, check him out, huh? Let's have a real quick look at the other side. It's a lovely carp. Focus him up. A quick look. One thing that me and Tom both noticed about this one is in the net are a load of chopped tigers, maize and zebra mussels. So this one has clearly been munching and likes a bit of a crunch by the looks of it. Anyway, look at that. Black as your hat. Right fella, let's get you back. Rig for the session, £15 boom, crimped to a spinner swivel. I've chopped off the ring and crimped it to that. Size 4 wide gape X, Kamakura, sharp as anything. Little soft D section, which I've knotted to the hook, and then I've blobbed it down with a lighter and covered in shrink tube. Pacific tuna hook bait, and a little ester fruit cream sitting on top of that. So very, very simple, very, very solid and reliable, and that's going through to a nice big lead. Simple tactics, working a treat. Social this evening.
Fabulous.
Old Mark, he caught one earlier. Andy could have caught a couple earlier. I got weeded up terrible earlier, which was a pain in the neck. And John Boy, who's fishing on the back lake. But yeah, we've got a few Murgo sausages, a bit of steak, chicken thighs for the athletes, not me. Some sweet potatoes are on the go. And there the rods look in the background. There seems to be fizzing pretty much all over the lake tonight, so we are all very hopeful. Bring on the 60's, eh Mark?
Definitely.
Sipping away at his leffe, look. It is the evening of day 4 and it's been an eventful day for many reasons. Martin is off the mark, as you saw earlier on, with a beautiful fish just ounces under 40. Andy has had a bit of a frustrating day. Those bubblers that were absolutely churning the bottom up earlier on, he sat on his hands and eventually the bite came, but it weeded him up royally. He was in a huge weed bed, and unfortunately it went solid and nothing he can do. The hook link parted in the end, so frustrating day for Andy, but hopefully we'll make that up tonight. Nothing's happened for me today. Obviously had those belting fish this morning, but nothing's occurred whatsoever today. But it's a beautiful evening out there. The boys are just tucking into a bit of grub. Martin's non-stop. He's had burgers, ribs, sausages, pork, beef, fillets. Only kidding, yeah. But there's fish bubbling up out there, just pointing out there. But yeah, we will see what tonight brings. It's not quite as clear. Whether it's going to be as cold, I don't know, but hopefully it'll be a repeat of last night. We'll see.
I hope we don't fail to see the beauty of being free. Don't forget what you love the most.
Well, good morning. Very good morning. Just down there is another 50-pounder. It's my 4th of the session and it's another one of the old guard. This is turning into a trip of a lifetime. Unbelievable. Honestly, unbelievable. I'm speechless, and for me that's a hard thing. Well, speechless for once. I've got my fourth 50-pounder of the trip. Oh, there's another one of the old guard. Look at that. Oh, wowzers. Absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal place. Phenomenal week's fishing. Hey, what about that? What a carp that is. Oh man. On Martin's birthday, need him to catch one now. Big 60 on his birthday, that'd be the one. Oh, it's heavy. Let's have a look at the other side. There we go, the other side of this absolute brute. How about that, eh? 50 pounds. Wallop. What a carp. Yes, yes, yes. I know it's not very nice sifting through poo, but this is what the carp has been passing through. Look at that. Maize, some chopped tigers in there, crushed up tigers, some black tigers, some snails. It's no wonder these carp are hard to catch at times, all the naturals, but he's been smashing that maize out there. That's been putting out salty maize. Black tigers, normal tigers, yeah. They've been on the bait, that is for sure. What we like to see. There's my breakfast this morning. Bagel and Philadelphia. That'll do, won't it? Guten Morgen. How are you? We were on day 5. This morning, I had another brace. 2 upper 40s. Check these out. Look at that beautiful halfling. Absolutely magnificent. He's going to go mad. Really, really angry fish, this one. See? Proper angry carp, but it is a belter. Had to go out in the boat for this one because it done me up in some weed, but we got her out. Check him out, eh? Mega carp. This trip honestly could not get any better. Well, it can actually. The lads can have a 50 each on the last couple of nights. Check that out. Tom's about to go for a poo, so I want to go back in my swim. Right, let's get her back. Oh. What a carp. They are just ridiculous fish in here. They really are. Long, lean, fighting machines. Look at that. Black as your hat. I think this is my 8th fish of the session. It really has been a dream session. What a lake, what a place. Lost for words. That is a ridiculous carp. Long, lean, fighting machine, isn't it? Wowzers. The light is really dappled here, so I'm not getting the best light on it, but I think you get the picture. What a fish that is. Yes. Yes, what a trip. Right, mate, let's get you back. You angry carp. I had them again just before first light. That seems to be the time to catch them. One of them was on my left hand rod, which is right down the margin. That's been doing quite a few bites, and the other one was on that little spot that I found just donking the H block around. I'm so glad I found that spot. It's in deeper water, 17, 18 foot, something like that. I spent a lot of time searching for that spot, so yeah, on this occasion hard work pays off. Other than that, the other 2 rods have been very quiet for maybe 2 days now. That one's been in there for 48 hours, done nothing. The other one's in there, been there for 48 hours as well, actually, and done nothing. But the middle rod that went last night, that had been in there for 36 hours, and it did me a bite. So it does pay to sit on your hands if you know that you're absolutely spot on. But yes, another beautiful day in France. Check that out. Absolutely stunning. Unfortunately, none of the lads had any action in the night, which is disappointing, but we're going to try a different spot for Martin, and hopefully he'll come good in the last 2 nights. We've got 2 nights left for a 60. Good morning. It is penultimate morning now. Probably had the smallest fish of the trip a few hours ago. Going to do a bit of video footage of it in a minute. My left hand rod, like clockwork, pulled round, and after a shorter battle, I know it was a smaller one, to be honest. I say smaller, it's probably still mid to upper 30s. A long, lean fighting machine of a mirror. So we're going to take a look at him in a minute. But yeah, we're on the penultimate day. It's a beautiful morning again. The mist's just rolling in. A bit cloudier today. Feels carpier, if I'm honest. So I think there's a chance of a day bite. Neither of the lads caught last night, unfortunately. So we've got a day and a night. Me for that 60, those for that 50, or the other way around. One of us still got a chance of that big 60. Let's see what happens in the next 24 hours. I've got to be off at 7 AM tomorrow to get the ferry, but I will leave massively with my head held high. We've all caught. I've had a red letter session, which is rare for me on here. It's always kicked me in the balls, but I've got it right this time. Really, I've got it right. It's 9 fish now. Yeah, let's see what the next 24 hours bring. I'm not going to change anything today. I might even leave the rods out till tomorrow. I'll probably only redo my left hand rod, I think, because the others are all spot on from yesterday. So yeah, let's see what the next 24 hours bring. Hopefully another fish to the lads. That'd be nice. That'd top it off, if I'm honest. Mine is a bonus, but I want them to catch another one, and hopefully a real whacker. This morning, £37 on the nose of very, very angry mirror carp. We are on the, he's got a leaf on his nose. We are on the penultimate morning now, and the quest for 60 is nearly finished, but what a session. Honestly, could not have asked for any more this session. Originals, 50's, fun, lovely weather, and even better carp. Truly ridiculous. But yeah, we've got today, tonight and tomorrow morning left. Let's see if Chantarine can throw me any more of its magic, eh? Let's see. One last chance of a giant. Hopefully one of the lads are going to get a whacker too. But yeah, what a session. What a session this has been. Well, it's time to get a few bits packed away. The swim is an absolute bomb site. That means it's been successful and there hasn't been time to keep it organised. But yeah, bomb site is getting tidied as we speak. Oh, it is a bomb site. Look at the state of that. Bosh. Right, time to start getting organised for the long drive home in the morning. There's still a chance of a big one tonight, please. Well, it's the last night, the final night. Rods are on the dance floor, as you can see. Sorry if it's a little bit grainy, I've just zoomed in, so I'm going to zoom back out. It's about 8 o'clock at night. I need to get up at 7:30 in the morning to make a move to Calais. But you never know. The rods are out. All the lads' rods are out. They're here till about 9 o'clock in the morning, but I've got to shoot off early. But it ain't over till the fat lady sings, is it? I'm saying that like I've had a hard time. I've actually had an incredible session. 9 fish, 4 50's, 2 40's and 3 upper 30's. Crazy, crazy, crazy session for me. And 3 of them fish were some of the old guard. One of them being the most incredible nude leather. Ridiculous, queen of the lake, old as the hills. Very happy Jimmy boy. Anyway, hopefully this won't be the last time that I report back. Maybe I'll have one more thing to show you in the morning. If not, see you on the next session. Well, that wasn't the last time you see me. I had 2 fish last night on the final morning and I am in a rush. I had a 39 and a 47. Absolute brutes. I'm being quick because if I don't, I'm going to miss my ferry. But there's the first one, an absolute breeze block of a mirror carp. What a session. Right, come on mate, because I don't want to miss my ferry. Finish it off with a, I can't even remember how big it is, an upper 40 to finish. What an absolute brute of a carp. What a session. Thank you, France. Very, very, very happy angler, and had a lovely week with the boys. Can't wait to return. Right, I need to go and get my ferry and stop admiring this fish. What a carp.
Stunner.